If your 5S inspection keeps finding the same issue every week, the checklist is not the problem. The real problem is what happens after the inspection. No visibility, unclear ownership, and actions that never truly close. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. This is where many teams across factories, warehouses, and large enterprises get stuck. Let's take a step back. Most inspections still rely on paper checklists or spreadsheets. On the surface, everything seems fine. Inspections are done, boxes are ticked, reports are submitted. But when you look closer, the same findings keep showing up. The same oil spill, the same misplaced tools, the same housekeeping gaps. Photos are missing or stored separately. Actions get assigned, but follow-up is weak. And over time, this creates a false sense of control. It feels like work is moving, but nothing is really improving because the system is a tracking activity, not accountability. So what does a good inspection system actually look like? It is not just a checklist. It is a structured way to capture what is happening on the ground, clearly and consistently. Every finding should answer 6 simple questions. Where was it found? What exactly is the issue? How severe is it? Is there visual proof? Who is responsible? And by when should it be fixed? Pause. These may sound simple, but when captured consistently, they change everything. Because inspections stop being passive records and start becoming actionable data. Data that helps teams respond faster, data that highlights repeat issues, data that supports better operational decisions. Now let's see how that works in practice. You start by opening a new inspection. Select the area being audited, so every finding is tied to a specific location. Because without location, there is no context. As you walk through the site, you spot an issue. Instead of writing it down somewhere else or trying to remember it later, you record it immediately. Add the finding type. Set the severity. Capture a photo. Because evidence removes ambiguity. What one person sees should be visible to everyone. Then assign the action to the right person. Not just to a department, but to an individual. Because ownership creates responsibility. Set a due date. Because without a deadline, urgency disappears. Now here is where the system becomes more valuable. If the same issue keeps appearing over time, it should not be treated as just another finding. It should be recognized as a pattern. That gives teams a chance to act earlier, investigate root causes, and prevent the issue from becoming normal. No hidden problems, no repeated surprises, no waiting until the next audit to realize nothing changed. And this is where leadership gets real clarity. Instead of piecing together scattered reports, they get one clear view of what is happening. They can see which areas have recurring issues, which actions are overdue, which teams are improving, and which need attention. They can also track trends over time. Are conditions getting better, or are the same problems returning in slightly different ways? That changes the conversation. From did we complete inspections to what are these inspections telling us? From who filled the checklist to what is actually improving? And that is when inspections become more than an operational routine. They become a source of decision-making insight, but capturing findings and assigning actions is only part of the job. What matters most is closure, because an incomplete action is still a live problem. Every issue should be resolved and verified. That means you can see the original finding, the corrective action taken, and the final verification by a supervisor. Not assumed, not marked done too early, verified. That closes the loop. And when the loop is closed properly, accountability becomes visible. Because in real operations, done does not mean reported. It means checked, confirmed, and complete. Housekeeping does not improve because there are more checklists. It improves when visibility, ownership, and closure work together in one connected flow. When people know what needs attention, who is responsible, and whether the issue is actually closed. Because improvement does not happen by chance. It happens when the process is built to support it. Whether you're just starting with 5S, managing daily operations, or leading across multiple sites, the challenge is the same: turning inspections into impact. So the question is simple: are you only recording issues, or are you building a system that helps solve them? Pause. Because inspections should not end as records. They should lead to action, closure, and visible improvement. And when that happens, 5S stops being just a routine activity. It becomes operational control.